This video is for the 7th grade Cyberbullying Guide Project, Assignment 1, Add Text. First, you're going to go to wevideo.com, and then you're going to click on Login in the top right corner. And then from here, you're going to click Login with Google. Next, you're going to click on Create New. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the A, and then you're going to click on Static, and then you're going to click and drag the basic text box to go into Video 2. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click on the text box that you just added, put your pointer on the 3 lines, and then click on the pencil to edit it. Next, what you're going to do is you should have Google Drive open in another tab. And then what you're going to do is you're going to search for your cyberbullying template. So for example, I'm searching my name and cyberbullying template, and I'm going to click on the document that appears. What you want to make sure that you have done is you want to make sure that you have all of your blanks done on your template. So you should have done that last class. If not, then please finish it and then go on to these directions. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're just going to click and drag to select the Scene 1 text, and then hit Control-C on my keyboard. And then I'm going to click back over to the WeVideo tab. And then I'm going to click and drag to select where it says sample text and hit Control-V on my keyboard. And so then if I want to change the font size or style, I've got the style here, I've got the size here, but it looks pretty good, so I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. And then actually, I think what we're going to have to do to get the Save Changes button is it's way down there. So you're going to just click on that blue button down there. Okay, and then what you're going to do is click and drag another text box to go after that first one. You're going to click on that text box, put your pointer on the 3 lines, and put your click on the pencil. Then you're going to click back over to your Cyberbullying Guide tab, and then you're going to hit Tab on your keyboard, and that's going to highlight the text for Scene 2. You're going to hit Control-C, click back over to WeVideo. And then you're going to click and drag to select sample text and hit Control-V on your keyboard. If you can't see all the text, remember, click and drag the size to go to the left to make it smaller. So for example, I'm just going to click and drag until I can see all of my text. Okay, so that would be pretty good right here. And then click on that blue button. All right, and then what we're going to do next is going to click back over here. We're going to skip anything where it's in parentheses and it says to show stuff. So we're just going to put in the tips. So for right now, I'm just going to click and drag to select tip 2, Control-C. Then you're going to click back over to WeVideo, add another sample text box. Put your, click on the sample text box, pointer on the 3 lines, and then click on the pencil to edit. And then you're going to click and drag to highlight sample text, Control-V. And again, if you need to change the size to make it smaller, click and drag it to the left a bit. And then click on the blue button that's kind of hidden there. And then from here, what you're going to do is click and drag, add another text box. Click on the text box you just added, put your pointer on the 3 lines, and click on the pencil to edit. We're going to click back over to the template and just click and drag to select the next tip. Again, we're skipping anything that just says show in parentheses. Hit Control-C on your keyboard. Click back over to WeVideo, click and drag to select the sample text, and then hit Control-V on your keyboard to paste. And again, if you need to make it smaller, click and drag the size to be smaller. And then from here, you'll click on the blue button down here.
Will, if in the building, could you please call extension 5154, Will? Thank you.
Click and drag the next sample text. And then click on it, put your pointer on the 3 lines, and click on the pencil to edit. Click back over to the tab with your cyberbullying guide. And then from here, what you're going to do is click and drag to select the next set of text, Control-C, click back over to WeVideo, and then click and drag to select the sample text, Control V to paste, and if you need to make it smaller, again, we click and drag to make it smaller, and then click on the blue button down here. And then finally, we just add our last text box, so click and drag to add it, click on the text box pointer on the 3 lines, and then click on the pencil. And then finally, we'll add our last scene, so if we just go ahead and click and drag to select it. Whoops, make sure you just click and drag the one, and then Control C to copy. And then click back over to WeVideo, click and drag to select, and hit Control V to paste. And if we need to make it smaller, click and drag the size to the left, and then click on the blue button. And then we can give our video a name by clicking My Video, and then we're just going to go ahead and title it Cyberbullying. Oops, and then click OK. And that's it.